Chat, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to the opening bell. It's that time again. We're about to get these markets going, get everything started. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are rested. It is a beautiful time to be alive and be back on these charts, starting strong. Absolute great trades this morning. We're gonna see what we can get into. Our trade was a little bit of a, basically has come to light already. We'll talk about it a little bit for all of you guys to see exactly what I am referring to. Cribbo is going to be joining us a little bit later. He'll probably be just before market open or just after market open, but he will be here. We're going to get into the charts. We're going to see what's happening. Obviously, there is the fundamental side. Markets are back alive. The big one everyone talking about, are we going to see FOMC happen tomorrow? So we'll keep monitoring that. But Chad, without further ado, we're going to get right into everything. So if you are new, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't go anywhere. We'll get into the charts, then we'll do some admin stuff for you guys. But I hope you guys are ready for it. Borang is still traveling. We hope to have him back soon. But he just has a few things he's got to sort out. Then he'll be back with us as well. But until that, you guys are always in good hands here with the 2Gs. But yeah, Chad, let's get into it. Again, I think you guys are all wondering what's happening with these charts, what's happening with gold. So a lot to take in, a lot to digest. Probably you guys will have a little bit of insight into what we were doing, but yeah, we'll break down for you guys. But before we do any of that, chat, as always, we're going to open up with a prayer. And if you guys don't mind, can you join us now as we bow our heads and get ready to open up these markets? Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you today to just pray for your guidance again. Pray for your hand of protection. We just want to thank you for all of the good, all of the bad. Sometimes we don't understand why that bad is there, but it's purely because that is part of your gifts. Sometimes we ask for strength. That's where you'll put us in a situation to summon that strength. Sometimes we ask you for knowledge, and that is where you'll give us a million problems to solve. It is not always this idea of just ask and you shall receive, but more an active relationship we have with you. We always want to be seeking your guidance to illuminate the path, Lord. Thank you for giving us every single chance to be here, to embrace each day with a prayer, some peaceful time, worship, and just being able to ground ourselves in this earth, this place we call home, a place we can be here with our family, our loved ones. May your wisdom always guide us in all the actions we take to serve you and live out your faith in every single situation that we come across these, Lord. Whether it's on the charts, whether it's out and about, whether it's with our family, friends, community, work colleagues, whether it's at a bar, whether it's there when we're watching the Springboks, that we may be able to live your way, live it the righteous way, and praise you in all those moments. Lord, strengthen all the connections with our community and let our heart rejoice in this progress of our spiritual journey. And we pray this in your heavenly name. Amen. All right, Chad. If you guys are in agreement, you guys can drop an amen there. So that way we know he is here and present with us in his beautiful, beautiful community. Amen. This is beautiful. Appreciate it. Chad, let's get right into it. Now, what can we start off here with you guys? And let's see what is on the charts here for us. We're going to start off just to show you guys quickly on the fundamental side. Nothing really there for you guys to watch out and what to worry about. Just some orange folders, 4 p.m. Richard Manufacturing Index and CB Consumer Confidence. So nothing you really have to worry about there. From tomorrow is the big ones. But that is pretty much it. So we're going to go over to the charts here. We're going to start off with the dollar for you guys. And then we're going to see what we can get into there. So with the dollar, remember we said we were still neutral with the idea of a bearish move. Sorry, Chad. And the big thing I said to you guys yesterday, what we wanted to monitor was that monthly R1 and that weekly. Said to you guys there's a good chance of us going bearish, and if we went for it, we wanted to see it hold there. Pretty much with the Asia range yesterday was we said to you guys if it traded there, as long as we stayed underneath, so you guys can see there we stayed underneath that Asia range yesterday the whole time, and then eventually the big drop off last night. Now again, obviously we were off the charts there, but that basically for now gave us that confirmation of how we were going to finish. Let me just put that a bit softer there, of how we were going to finish the day, and that was the big thing for us. So now strong confirmation on that candle and closing underneath that monthly R1 and the weekly. Opening up with another little gap, so a bit of a uncomfortable situation. We can always say having these gaps open, but they are at least doing one thing for us and showing that there is that volume back in the game. What we're going to see now, personally from my side, is if we continue lower, same idea, Asia lows, we want to see this run bearish. But in that sense, we could be going to a bullish here. If this thing can get above that daily S1, we can break back above that previous daily low. They all got Asia highs, and even that little bit of a gap will probably back to the monthly R1. But I don't think we're going to have that much of a big day on the dollar. I think the dollar is going to start anticipating a lot in the idea that if we get that FOMC meeting tomorrow, because if we do, I think it's going to be a big one. Obviously, the rate cuts are going to be a big thing on that again. Are we pausing? Do we have another cut? If we do, is it a 25? Is it a 50 again? We obviously have been able to see a lot into the last FOMC, CPIs, all of those things where we were going with that. So it's going to be very interesting for us there. But just monitoring this year, we are in the middle ground of underneath that daily S1 holding as a resistance. So if we break Asia lows, do we see the dollar go back down again to daily S2 and then potentially even further? Just monitor that. Going over to US 30. What can we monitor over here? Now, I remember yesterday I said to you we are still bullish. I said to you, as much as there was that gap, if we were going to trend like we thought we were going to, we didn't want to be getting involved with this. Okay, so you could really just see this thing turn around and start to run. and that is pretty much what we got. We had a little bit of a lower move sweep, and then eventually those bars came in. Same as the last night. I'm actually just double checking what happened there, because we saw the dollar really drop off, and now we saw the indices really pump up. So we had a little bit of a moves over here, but there it really went for it. So good to see. But what is it going to monitor there for us? Very simple here today, guys. Same idea. Asia, sorry, wrong thing. Asia, if we can see a monitor and hold there. You've gone down to Asia lows. You've almost a sweep of those lows. Ideally, I would have loved this where we see the EQ and would have been a nice grabber play. But what we're going to monitor in this idea is that if it does break through, hold in Asia range, you're going to go for Asia highs, previous daily high, and that's where we want to see volume drive for the continuation. So you'll just monitor that. Then over to gold. This is the same one. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. So very, very simple. To the same idea when we took this trade yesterday. Not that one, that one. Sorry, there. That was your Asia lows. And that was the big thing for us when we took this trade. That was us breaking the Asia range. And that was what we wanted to monitor. Okay, so we can see that over there and why that all came into tuition. Now it was the same idea over here. We are obviously very much bearish now on gold. We are starting to really break that structure. We obviously have, even on the 4 hour, if you still argued about it over there, technically this was your first higher low. We broke that and not only now held that as a resistance, but taking out the next one over there. So we really are starting to see that change now. The big gap for me, as I said to you guys, a lot of people are going to be like, yo, Keegan, are you sure about that? We said to you guys that 30... Where were we over here? We were somewhere, yeah, 39.20 was what I was looking for. 23 is what we were looking for. Basically the daily S1. And now the idea for us, guys, is, and that's just the scary thing, we really could see gold come all the way back down. If we look monthly pivots down here, this is our weekly S2, yearly. I'm going to say, guys, you really can see gold be, not today, but in future, as you're starting to see that risk off now. Coming back to a 3,700, probably even a 3,500 now. I think a lot of guys are going to be like, yo, Keegan, are you sure about that? Again, we're going to just have to see what happens. Obviously, fundamental sides can change that. But if we basically hold this outlook of where we're going, a 3,700, 3,500 in future could be a big one there for us. So you just want to monitor that, all right? I'm not saying, again, it's happening today. It's not happening tomorrow, but this is just a future outlook. So when we start breaking on the 4 hour breaking structure, weekly S1, we're even under the 200 on the 400 here, really starting to look good for us. Where this came into play, the trade for us this morning, very, very simple move. Asia highs, Asia lows. That was your retest. As we always talk about, a sweep, a fake out. So once we had that nice strong break with a hold underneath, that was your cue to go for it, and that was it over there. So there was your break. And then the idea that why we went for this was purely 2 reasons. So why would you have not taken this trade on that break? Very, very simple. You still held previous daily low. This one over here, you've now taken Asia lows, taken previous daily low. So that was the first trade for us over there. Bang. There is your 100. Just to show you guys, there's your 100, which makes it valid, because if you still broke back in, you broke back into previous day lows, Asia lows. So the fake out didn't hold. And nonetheless, there is your TP now. All right. So very, very nice trade there for us. But that was as early as morning, pretty much when we got to the office. But we're going to see what can monitor there, what can happen if we can still get another trade. I think, again, very simply, if we can break here again, have a nice pullback like this, nice re-breaks, things like this, we could see this run. As you guys know, daily S1, if that holds, daily S2 is our next target. London session not even opening up, the same as Monday or Friday, and opening up 1.24% down. So already down more than we were on Monday. So we really can see a big move here for us. So we're going to monitor that, guys, all right? But it can be a big one here for gold. And we could get, when you look at it like this, daily S1, let's just say we get on those lows. I mean, Chad, that's a 450 pip move. So even if we get another 200, that'll be nice. A 300 would be even better. 400, I think we might be getting a bit greedy. But could have a very, very nice trade here on our hands today. But Chad, that is everything from me. Obviously, as I said, Cribbo will be a little bit later. Market open is now at 10. So we're going to see what we can get into today, what these markets have in hand for us after a nice 600 pip day yesterday. Going to be beautiful. But Chad, nonetheless, we just want to chat to you guys now. We are busy with the process of moving guys over onto WAP. We have had guys that have just joined who obviously weren't in Prodigy, but now it's on WAP, have joined, so they all going and enjoying it. So far been a lot of positive feedback about the move. But yeah, just please bear with us if you guys are part of the team. Just keep in mind we are busy with that, alright? So it's just a bit of a process, but we are busy moving everyone over. I need to go check something here, Chad. Let's see. Ooh, 50 more subscribers and Edski goes bold. See, WAP allows international payments now, Keegs. Yes, Fabs. So you are sorted now, my brother. A big reason of the move was we have a lot of international people. So that is purely for that reason. Because now the international guys have no more excuses. Indicator name. This one is the 2G's indicator, my brother. Legends, I'll be there ASAP. Perfect, my brother. How I get it, when you join Project G, you get it, my brother. One of the other benefits of joining Project G. Let's see. What are the guys onto Sorry, Chad, we're just busy with some of the admin stuff here. We have 5 minutes till market open. Why is this not letting me? Oh, don't make me do this. There we go. Keys, no NAS analysis. Nah, my brother, we are done with that. How did I join Project G? There you go, my brother. Nightbot dropped it there for you. WAP.com. There you guys can use the link. What times are the sessions now? So London starts at 10. New York is still the same time for now. What the hell is this thing doing? Yo, Chad, there's some things there with the new iPhone. I'm like, they really just made things so much more difficult than they needed to be. There's everything we need. I'm gonna answer you guys now. I said, Chad, sorry, we're just busy with a lot of the admin stuff. Yeah. Okay, simple question. London and New York open times changes. Does Asia change as well or stay between 1 and 6 for high and lows. No, it still stays the same. Nothing's changed there. Smash the like button, Chad. Hello, hello. Where's Dane? I'm sure Dane's here somewhere. Okay, Dane's a gold killer now. The man's loving the OES. Let's find Dane. Where's Mongart? He's sorting some stuff out. He'll be back on stream soon. Dane is here. Since you gifted him that Prodigy membership, he's been on fire. South African traders love promos for real. Wow, what promo is happening now, brother? We're about to send a search party. GG's though. Bro's been killing it. I'm blessed, dude. How are you? Off the festival I was at was mad. Oh, the boys out partying. Back to the 9 to 5. Still wait, Chad. That's the baby. Markets are open. I'm looking for my own. Markets are open round 3. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
So let's see what we can get in here today, Chad. Morning, Keys and Chad. Let's have a blessed day. Same to you, brother. See what these markets want to cook up for us. But chill, taking names and killing goldies, slaves, the rooks, and realize that my investment is holding me back. Grateful to be here and learn. Good morning, all. What's up, brother? What's up, Chad? What's up? What's up? Still waiting here, guys. We could have a nice trade coming up, but what is daily S1? Support 1. Daily support 1. JW in the house. Yes, bro. Are you there? Still waiting, guys. No promo, but the instant payouts on FTMO is fire. Hey, Intraday, you live with them now, brother? Market starting a little bit slow, but I mean, that's alright. Still waiting at Chad, we chilling. Yeah, he's made 2.4% on the 100k instant, was like 30 minutes. Beautiful stuff, brother. Soon to be a certified gold killer. Hey, I'm not in if I'm not consistent on my personal account, would I be able to build consistency on a funded account? You can, but you obviously not going to be trading the same. You need to, because just the thing is, maybe for example, the rules of a funded might fix the issues you're having on the personal account, if that makes sense to you. But if those issues and problems aren't addressed, then no, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be different. Total sense, yeah. Yeah. Like, the markets are moving, don't get me wrong, Chad. I mean, like, for example, since now market open, that already is a, I mean, there's a 50 pip move for you, but I mean, just shy of 100 pips, but nothing that gives us entry criteria yet. I won't lie to you guys, Chad. In an aggressive trade, ideally what we can look for is like, so firstly, if we can take these lows, and again with a bodily closure, so that we don't see something like this being just a little take and then a pullback. That's why I've given it a little bit of room there. like in conjunction to the volume we see the bit of a driver volume with a candle closure over there, you could go for the rip there. But as I say, that is the aggressive entry, but we're going to see what we can get into here. Did Mongard give an analysis of indices? No, he's not even here. So no analysis. I don't know if you're referring to, for example, like on his community or just in the stream, but yeah, he's not here with us in the office at the moment. Is trading what you do for work? Yes, I'm a full-time trader. Yo, bro, absolutely cooked. So where were you there from Thursday too? Full-time there? Yeah. You loving it? Yeah, you have to, bro. If you don't, you spend a lot of time here. So if you don't love it and you're just chasing money, trust me, you're always going to fall short. Why not London? No more Vanguard. No, Peter, he doesn't mean as in like no more. Like he will be back. I think he just means as in like the no more Vanguard, the name. Keys, do you think gold's gonna come back to 38.54 today? I'm not gonna say no, bro. As I said to you, I mean I'm ideally looking at the idea of 3,500, but I mean your 38.50. I mean, we're talking like, yeah, it's already under the daily S2. It can, bro. I mean, if we look at how markets have been moving, yes, but at the same time, where ready we are, I mean, that's a 600 pip drop again still, so that is a big move. But, I mean, yeah, anything's possible with gold, the way we've been seeing it. Bless you for those key insights. Pleasure, my man. Kigo also joined the full-time club since last week. Hey, Stofy. Awesome stuff, my brother. Welcome to the unemployed life again. No, I don't know, Sebastian. He just had some family things he had to go off to. He'll be back a little bit later. I'll let you, I wouldn't give it much longer. Probably worst case, next 15, even 20 minutes, you'll probably be here. Hey bro, what would you say is the best approach for the average trader with passing two-step changes? Risk per trade, more aggressive, quick pass, possible multiple fails, or slower, more conservative? How's it going? So yeah, I'm going to touch on that topic again for the guys in our next call. So probably even this weekend, we're going to touch on it. Have a call with the guys once everyone's on WAP again. But yeah, there's two ways to go about it. So very in my own sense, without doing it like just so I can see the charts there. Let's put it this way and say we are now on phase 1 and we're gonna have phase 2. Oh my word. Okay, so we have this keyboard is fighting with me here. So we have phase 1, phase 2. When I'm in phase 1, I personally like to risk 1%, okay? But when I'm up on the trades, I will risk 2%. And I'll never go more than that. The reason for this is why the target goal of 10%. Okay. That target goal of 10%, I always say to guys, as a proper full-time trader, I can't see your full screen, Keegs. Oh, all good now. Okay. 10% is a very outrageous number. I mean, same way we always say, if you go to a bank, go to anyone, tell them you want 10% a month. That's crazy. So when I talked about this, is the idea that you either have to be very consistent and you're going to have a lot of profitability in the account, or you're going to have a market like this where I always talk to the guys, trade where there is these conditions, because these will get you those goals a lot quicker. Hence how I'm pumping these accounts out. People think I'm over leveraging. I'm not. It's just because I can take one trade a day, or one trade today is a 4% trade, risking 1%. If I was at the point I'm risking 2%, that's 8% in one trade. But going back to this is, I'll risk 2% and not more, because I need to be a little bit aggressive to get an aggressive target. But if we start going back to the idea that after 1%, I'll still, if I take a loss, if I take about 3 losses in a row, I will still risk 1%. After that, if I lose, so I'm more than 3% down, then I'm going to start risking 0.5. So this is just for phase 1. Anytime if I'm in drawdown, that is the approach. 1% till I'm 3% down, then I would drop down to 0.5% and I'll edge it back in. Reason I do that is, if you think of it of probability, and if you think of your equity curve, if my equity curve is doing this, there's more probability I'm just going to do this. But what I need to do with that 0.5 is I need my equity curve to start leveling out so that it can then start to do that again. So that's why we start dropping out with that 0.5, and we can get that change and then get more into positive feedback, more confirmation, and also confidence in our own self and our trading again. When it comes to phase 2, very, very simple. I'll do a deep dive into this. Phase 2, I drop. So I will never do a 2% risk. Why? Because the target is already half the target. I'm no longer chasing 10%. I'm now chasing 5%, which in trading is still realistic now. So because I don't need to chase a 10 and be aggressive, I can use a 1 and go for 5%. That way, same idea. If I go down minus 3%, I go back to 0.5%, but I will use 1% and I'll just try to get my 5% in phase 2. Then obviously we have an approach that we preach to the guys when the account is live, how to go about it. So that is just personally how I like to look at it. I hope that helps in a little bit of a short nutshell there, Rian. But we will do a big dive into it on the educational call this weekend with you guys, alright? Is 1% of the prop account size or the daily max loss? Garth, either way, 1% of your prop account would still be 1% of your daily, okay, not daily max loss, because then you're going to be trading forever. 1%. So again, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. No problem. So again, let's just ideally say you have a 100k account. 1% is $1,000. So your max daily loss for the day would be $5,000. So again, I'm still only risking 1%. Keep in mind, just without going into too much, I only risk 2 trades a day. So ideally 1 in London, 1 in New York is what I always preach for you guys. Sorry, is what I preach for you guys. So ideally, worst case scenario, you'll have a 2% down day. I need a shirt written in 2Gs we trust. I got my first funded account for $5,000. My goal is to scale to 100k eventually. Would you recommend going straight for the 50k or first do a 25k? And those wondering, nor do I have a profitability? I do have a profitable strat. So two ways you're going to go about that. Okay guys, just melted, and it has done that, but you see exactly what I was saying. We gave it that bit of extra breathing room. It's tapped it and turning around. If this candle can turn bearish and close underneath here, it would be aggressive, but then we could possibly rip it over there. But going back to what you said there, my brother, so two things for me, and please don't take this the wrong way. If you are trading and you have a profitable strat, what are you wasting your time with $5,000 accounts? Now, please don't take that the wrong way. This is just, again, what we say. If you are profitable, means you're profitable. You are bringing something in. You can, as I said, be confident in yourself, confident in your strategy, confident in your approach. Meaning, why are you wasting your time? So you should have been at a 50k, 100k right off the start. If you're going to come back now and say to me, but it's a financial reason, like I've become profitable and I'm in the situation, then I'm going to say you trust the process and don't try get rich overnight. And what I mean by that is then work your way up. And why I say still work your way up is because clearly then if you haven't worked with money like that, if you jump from, let's say, a 5K account where 1% is $50, you're going to be jumping to a 100K account where 1% is $1,000. $50 and excuse the thing here, guys. $1,000 is a very, very big psychological difference. And what I mean by that is, yes, you can afford to throw $50 away, but are you in a psychological space to lose $1,000? Because for most people, $1,000 is probably your monthly salary. So when you start getting to that point, there is a psychological aspect where you're going to start closing your trades too early. You don't let your trades run. You become your worst enemy. And that's where things can get a bit negative for you in that aspect. So I would personally say, if, as I say, those two questions you can ask yourself, but then I would say work your way up. Even if you don't want to go for the 10, maybe go to do a 25 first, go to a 50, because if anything, you can let the profits buy the accounts for you. Work your way up. So get the 25, you get your payout, the payout you use to buy a 50, carry on that payout, you take the 50, get 100, and you can keep churning them that way until you can build up your portfolio. This information shouldn't be going out free. Lol, thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. It's a pleasure, brother. As I said, please, I don't mean to offend you in any way. It's more just as a informative output from my side, from just what I've seen in the past. So please don't take it as a rude thing or trying to insult you. That's not the intent. But yeah. Danky, do you think passing a funded guarantee is having an edge? To a point, yes and no. Chad, so very aggressive now. You could enter this. I'm not entering this one, but this, as I said, would be the... Oh, damn, not my... That would be the trade. As I said, a very aggressive entry would be that. And I mean, technically, you could run a 50, because the 100, there's not really structure there. So that would be your 50 to 50. Please, I'm not in this trade. That is a paper trade. I'm not in it. My phone is off. Just so you guys see that. But that would have been the aggressive trade there to take this morning. But obviously already having that first one this morning, I don't need to do something aggressive. But that would be the idea there for that trade for you guys. Not in any way, it's very informative and I appreciate it. I got nervous when I see big numbers, so I close entries too. Yeah, exactly. See, so that's what I was saying to you. Because even though you could have an edge and you could be profitable, that's where the psychological aspects of trading comes in. You will almost self-destruct your own strategy because you're not holding to what your TPs would give, which gives you your profitability on your risk to reward compared to your win rate, and that affects those numbers for you. I'm BE Keys, halfway to TP. There you go, Ruben. To make my, there we go. Yeah, if you guys were there, I'd definitely go break even. You guys are right at TP. And there's TP. So if you guys took that trade, there it is. Nice and easy. Keys, the prop gems you give have really helped me on my funded journey. Thank you, brother. I think I'm holding this. Yeah, you can. As I said, ideally, if we look at this on the 4 hour, I mean, daily S2, we always talk about if a daily S1 holds, good chance you're going to daily S2. And over there, you had the break, pull back to a daily S1, so you could get that. You could get break even before the time if you are break even, yeah. But it definitely could run. But there's your trade there for you guys. That's done and dusted. Simple after taking that little bit of a gap. W got that trade in the bag. Beautiful stuff there, guys. May I ask, what's the point hitting a 1-to-1 trade? So here's the answer for that, my brother. Depending on the strategy you trade, if you've got a very, very high win rate, you can go for 1-to-1s. In this situation, for example, if you were on stream with us yesterday, you'd see market had a lot of volume. So we ran 1-to-2s, we ran 1-to-3s, 1-to-4s. But in a situation where we can see, yes, it's moving, but the market is very choppy this morning, then in this situation of market condition, it's easier for me to take a 1-to-1 and I know I'm up on the day. As I said, remember going back to what I said earlier, I take 2 trades a day. So what this in ideal of me taking a 1-to-1, my second trade I'm going to take this afternoon New York session, I can go for a 1-to-2, and ideally this trade has now made me risk free because I can risk 1%, which I made on my 1-to-1, and that's made me literally risk free to go for a 1-to-2, a 1-to-3 later in New York session. And even if I hit a stop in that scenario, it's a break-even day. So this 1-to-1 has made me risk-free to go for the bigger trade this afternoon. Does that make sense? Yeah, speaking facts, have learned to respect the 1% on the small account. Yes, it's levels to it, but keeping working your relationship with money, reading the psychology of money is super helpful book. That is a very, very good book when you start getting into this. Let's run out of keys. Thank you, keys. No problem. The thing goes. Where did Chris set it, guys? No.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Did he not set it? What did he make it? I don't know what he made it, guys. I know yesterday he did have it on the soundboard, but I don't know what he made it. So yeah, daily S2 could be a very, very nice target for you guys. Beautiful, thank you, Keys. Keys, you just made me realize how overtrade. South African, yes, South African, my brother. Proudly South African. I missed the what the dashed line for. Daily lows. So you had a daily low here. As you can see there was your low. But why we gave a dashed line is because of basically looking at an average of what volume is doing here. You can work out an idea of not saying normally you'd see markets can do that and then pull back. So we gave it a little bit of extra, so double the amount of volume. So if you said a potential wick would have been there, you've just doubled it up. So make it safe for yourself. And then all it is you want a bodily closure under that. So for example, this year nearly took out the wick, but closed there. This now then fulfilled it. Still went turned around, actually went bullish because that's the exact thing. Someone could have entered there. And just to give you an idea, let me just get rid of that. Let's say you had the 50 stop, you entered there. I mean, depending on you, like that's not massive, but I mean that's nearly a 30 pip top wick. That could have taken you out. So you rather wait for it, does it, then when you got the bodily closure underneath that level, you're more safe to enter the trade, and there was your drop immediately. So it was just to mark out the lows and where we wanted to see a bodily closure before we entered the trade. A win is a win. Question: when would you consider going full time? I'm currently 29 and in a very good corporate job hitting 6 figures, but I want to go full time at some point. So this is the one thing I'm always going to say to people. Please don't be in a rush to go full time, because I'm not going to lie to you, it's full time. You still need to treat your trading like a full-time job, because when you think it's this easy thing is when it's going to humble you. So what I would say personally, even if you've got a job that's paying you well like that, use that money to trade, and you can almost completely still level up your lifestyle and level up your life even more with being risk free. I'm putting that inverted there for the idea that Because keep in mind, that's the one thing people forget about trading when you go full time. If you have a bad day at work and a bad month, you know what, your boss might yell at you, you might be called in, you might, I hate my boss, but end of the month, you're still going to get paid. Once you're full time with trading, every day, if you have a bad day, you lose money. It's not only I'm having a bad day or a bad month, all the money I lost comes off of money I make on the week. So not only will I be break even on the month, I could be down on the month, meaning I lost money that's going to come into my family, to my household. So as long as you can, like, don't rush it to go full time. But if you are in the position that you want to make the decision to do it, when I went full time, I basically weighed up that I had saved up 3 years worth of my current salary. So what my salary was at the time, I'd made 3 years worth of salary, and then I went full time. Full time, my way was 12 months salary in the bank and 12 months budget in the trading account. There you go. So lots of ways you can go. I think Chris did 2 years. But then again, keep in mind, like, he also had a very good job. So 2 years worth of salary is a very nice cushion. Obviously, I didn't have the best job, so 3 years gave me that little bit more breathing room I needed. Also, try almost restart your life if you can. Get rid of as many overheads as possible. Very, very true. So yeah, I think just chat to a lot of guys who are full-time traders, and you'll get a lot of opinions and advice from all of them that they might have learned from when they did it. I think it's all circumstantial with regards to the phase in life. Yeah, that's what I say. So chat to lots of guys, and you'll see what they took note of, what advice they give you. Keep in mind, when I went full-time, I was pretty young. I don't have a family I have to have my concerns about. It was me and my girlfriend, for example, and that was it. So what I needed to be aware of and look after when I went full time is very different to what other people would have. And that just is obviously the truth as well. How long have you been full time? And you, Kigo? I've been full time for basically 3 years now, 4 years. Yeah, I think it was 3 years. And we're basically at the end of this year, so going on 4. Keys, I think Chris mentioned that he was struggling with trading before, was down a lot. How did he recover from that situation? Isham, so thanks so much, really invaluable. So with Chris, guys that don't know the story, is basically, yes, he went down, but he went down with just making bad decisions and with the trading. But he never lost faith in what he had. And I think, if I'm correct, it was a conversation he had with his mom, and it was a thing of, yes, you're down now, but the same point of, you made that money doing what you did, so don't forget that. Like, you have the skill, you made money. Just because you're in a bad phase now, that's what you did. And he literally took the last bit of money he had, whether it was the loan or his credit or what it was, and he traded that money. Which, again, he always says is not the best advice he would give to people. Don't go take a loan to go trade. But that is what he did, and obviously it turned out well for him. So yeah, it's, as I say, everyone has different stories. She's best of luck going forward. The funny thing is, yesterday and then a morning, I made a monthly salary. Yeah, Stove, it is really crazy when you start seeing those things, though. Keys, I'm still in sales on USD since yesterday. Any advice, please? You in sales since yesterday? Where did you take the sell? Because, I mean, yesterday, like, did you take a sell when we were down here? Or did you take a sell, like, last night, like, before market close, and you in it? Because, for example, are you in profit or are you in drawdown? That's more where I'm trying to go with this. Cheers, Keo. Cheers, my brother. Have a good one. Yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't. Yeah, if you were in sales from like somewhere, I'd get out of it. As I said, I think this is a bullish market now. It's starting to turn. It has the idea to go bullish. That's my personal opinion. I am bullish on USD. So I wouldn't want to be in sales. Gold looking like it can hold, yeah. Two things, if this is going to continue, then that is a very nice pause candle for us. But if it does pull back up now, there's a good chance we could just go into a bit of a range before the session later. Who's Chris? My partner, the other 2G. So the other guy who's on the thumbnail and the stuff with me, he'll be here a little bit later, you'll see him. But he's the other 2G, so hence the name 2Gs. I'm one of the Gs, he's the other G. I think for me, I would need to have a cushion of at least 3,000 USD. Are you, Donovan, are you saying just 3,000 USD? Or you mean 300,000? If you made a monthly salary yesterday, I will ask you this. I will ask, will you still have it by the end of the month? That's the secret. Very, very true. I actually had this conversation with someone yesterday, and I said to them, you know, the thing is, and it's the sad reality. A lot of guys, yesterday was a massive day for us. Chetty, I did just answer that, I don't know. Praise the legend. The sad thing is, we said basically a 600 pip move yesterday, and the problem with that is guys are going to sit there and be like, we had a great day. But the problem is guys are going to already be looking at houses, looking at cars, thinking that's going to become the norm. Now they're going to try and do that day after day after day, and that's when they're going to get chopped. So, but talk of the devil, here he is.
Yeah, catch a trade. What is that? Prophetic. A little one.
But here he is. Cribbo. Are we going to trade? Sorry for the question. I came late. The guys are out there already. There it was. TP hit.
What was the stop?
50.
TP?
50. I said they can have it run, but you would have got, was that 100 you would have got? Nah, you would have got 80 basically, yeah. Nah, 50's 50, bro.
50's an 10.
Cribbo looking 5 years younger. Cribbo, did you apply the R source?
No, Keegs must give me some of that sauce a little bit later.
Rewind stream champ for the best entry.
That's only Brian. Was that Brian?
That Brian was after that. 50's 50, baby.
Let me see what is. Let me see what is cooking. Yeah.
Uncle Cribbo. AOC, welcome back. Came back fresh.
Nah, I missed the trade. Nah, I need to get back. Guess I can't have the source screen. Yeah, let me.
There it runs. So if it goes now, guys, that's where it should go now. You've had the 2 pause candles, not taking out the highs of the previous, and now running. You want to see it go. If it battles again now, then I'd say close it on the candle closure, take your TP, take your profits, but there if it runs, it must run for you now.
Oh, this chair's.
It's not that comfortable though.
No. It's the.
It looks comfortable.
Yo. Yeah, there's no. Let me just see what is going on here.
There you go. Ideally, even a nice round number would be 3,900, guys. Because you're so close there now. Could monitor 3,905, draw your stops into profits more, and then 3,900.
Okay, let me see.
Sure. Gold actually nearly down 2% already, Chad.
I wonder how the guys are doing that commented on that post saying, no, gold will never go down. Gold is getting absolutely
I wonder
pummeled
how the
here.
guys who were all like gold was going to 7,000.
From the highs, we're already down $450. But I'm going to be honest with you.
They're holding with confidence.
Sure. $38.70 is where I would start to look for gold to start making a little bit of a comeback.
You ready to put it on your chart? Or you analyzing there?
Let me just analyze it quickly. Yeah, there's nothing I can take here.
I think you missed entries, bro. This thing is just dropping now.
Just check. 3,900. We're gonna come into a zone there. I would actually look for a little bit of a pullback play from there.
From?
3,900.
Yeah, but yeah, 3,900 is your first area.
Because if you look at it, we haven't had any type of pullback here.
Oh, there's your 100. 100 is now achieved. Exactly, people said gold not going to 3,500. Pays to be a day trader who understands cycle flow. It's like they don't understand that it has to correct even if it will go to 7k.
It's still bullish overall. Like, we haven't even retraced 50% yet.
Yeah, if you look at this on a weekly, monthly time frame, it's still very bullish.
Let me see the saucy entry.
But price is fragment, guys. Remember that.
Keegs, I'm going to take a buy at 3,900.
Psychological number. If it holds, bro, I don't see anything wrong with that. I said to them, I'm basically looking at now 38.97,
Yeah.
and then monitor what happens from there.
Just a quick little... Quickly mute there.
Nah, Chad, the sauce is gonna go hard for you guys. The OES boys, there's a lot coming there.
OES is now live on Prodigy. I don't know if you told the
Actually, I
lads.
didn't tell them, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell them the source is live.
But it is live as a strat.
It is live on the WAP.
I'm done with the registration. Bless up, Key Glacier Cribber. See you in the afternoon, Chad. See you then.
Cheers, my brother. Dropping so bad I entered after you said TP. Still hit profit.
So if we take this liquidity at 39ish that Keys is speaking of, then the daily turns green so that he can double bottom tomorrow, so he can serious buys if it happens. Even on bad days, your stream makes one feel better. I appreciate it, tennis. But yeah, very, very, very nice one here today for the guys. If you're still in, I mean, you guys are nearly 200 pips in now.
Keegs, I'm gonna go for it, brother.
Alright, can I put it on your screen?
Let me just give the guys the zone here. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, there you go.
Chad, alright. I've got a zone here. 3,900. Okay. Idea, very simple. We haven't tested the backside of this first average daily range. Okay. Yesterday we spoke about it as well. Usually, let's do this quickly. Usually what would happen, you would go from one standard deviation onto two standard deviations. So if we hold below that average daily range, we're going to go 2 standard deviations. And I think we literally just turned shy of it yesterday by a few pipettes. Okay, so we haven't tested the backside today yet. Not saying we have to. We can absolutely punch through here. But if I get some type of shift out of this zone, I would take a little pullback play, because this has just been one way down. So I'm going to need to see something strong out of this zone. Something like this, not interested. Little candles like that. Little candles like that, not interested. It's going to need some type of strong bullish engulfing after taking the session low, daily low, weekly low. And if we then get, say, a candle looking something like this, nice strong bullish engulfing, then I would execute. Otherwise this thing will just grind down. But I don't know why analysis today. Oi. Okay, Chad. Dollar rejecting. Let me just do this quickly. Okay, let's take it range for range here. Okay, dollar yesterday closing back outside of that range, so you would have started off your day bearish. We've got this minor little zone right there, and then we've got this zone down there. So these are the 3 areas we are working with. So currently bearish while we are trading below the previous daily low. And then if I look at where our session volume profile right here, so very simple for me on the dollar, this zone right here, bullish if we can hold above, bearish if we continuously reject. Okay, US 30 daily still going strong, still have that open gap. Did we take the previous daily high? We have not yet, so still bullish. Looking on the lower time frames, there's your 200, there's your point of control. So I'm going to say, very simply put, this zone here. Okay, nice strong holds above, we can continue higher. Failure to do so, hold below, bearish. NASDAQ on the daily. Let's check the daily. Okay, interesting. Still have that open gap. NAS took the previous daily high and failed to hold above. Okay, that is not too good. Let's do this quickly. Okay, NAS is a little bit more tricky. Yeah, for now, I'm going to say this one as this zone. Holds above, bullish. Then you need to check what we do at the daily flip. Failures out of that zone. Bearish, and then gold. Daily, you would have started off bearish with the idea that first and foremost, we broke below that area there. Secondly, we broke below that previous resistance area. So if you look at it, we initially had a nice bounce from there. We again tried to bounce out of that area, and then we closed below. The only thing that would have been a little bit tricky for you is that we held this flat body support area, and this is now your next target. So let's check the 5. Okay, that was actually at Asia low, so we failed to hold that level. German 30, let's check German 30. German 30 has just been an absolute mess. We've got a confirmed support, we've got a confirmed resistance. This is your range. Taking previous daily low, failing to hold below, that would have been your sign for potential longs. Yeah, I'm gonna say Chad. This zone right there. Failure to hold above. We can see the previous daily low. But yeah, that's all I'm looking at now. There's nothing else. Do you think NAS have a gap fill today? I don't know if it's going to be today or that gap is going to fill sometime. But I do believe, I actually think a little while back we had gaps open for weeks, months. If I'm not mistaken, there's still a gap. There's still a gap there from May. So we could just go, and there's still a gap from April. So not necessarily that we're going to come and close it this week, because if you waited for that gap fill in April, you're still waiting. So this could be a breakaway gap. There's actually a candle breakaway gap. I think there's actually a candle formation for it. Gold. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it. Stops are gonna have to be your Ando stop.
You got it, bro. Just send it.
Full send.
Full send.
But I don't know if we've got a divergence on the RSI, Kigo. I first need a divergent low before I can go long. Couple that with volume. How are we going to repackage the RSI strat?
You know what's
And I
interesting?
also need the MACD to cross bullish.
I wonder if the movement took the same trade again.
Obviously. Obviously, we're feeding the movement. Ask yourself, can a car drive without fuel? So the 2Gs is the fuel, so how can they drive? No, I wouldn't. The Vegas race is not one that I would. There's two races that I would want to go watch. It's Silverstone, Spa, Imola, and what? Brazil, yeah. What's the other one? The German. What is the German one, Chad? Is there still a German? What is the German track called? No, I don't think. I think they took Germany off. Yeah, Germany is. Yeah, no, Germany is off. Las Vegas. Yeah, no, there's no German race. Jesus, cheers. Singapore. Nah, I don't really like the street tracks. Baku, no. Yeah, I would like a little coffee. Keeks, I just want to see once we get in the zone.
Yeah. Are we finally going to take that 900 now?
Let's see if we can. Keeks, but the MACD is still bearish. We can't take it.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Yeah, I also need a 10 and a 20 on the MACD divergence. Moving average convergence divergence into the relative strength index to flip bullish.
But there, Chad, 3900's officially been swept.
I would say my first race has to be Spa, and I wanna sit in that pavilion at a Rouge.
Yeah.
That's that should be my first race.
Nah, for me, first race, Silverstone.
That and Spa, either one of the two. Yeah, and then you just need the Bollinger Bands with, what is the other one, Keeks? Chad, what is the other indicator that also shows overbought or oversold?
There you go. Sorry, bro. Chad, you guys could have taken 50 like us. Otherwise, you could have taken 200. But there's your 3,900 being hit. Now we're gonna wait for Cribbo to
Keeks,
give
what
us
is
a masterclass here.
what is that one? Stochastic. The stochastic. Yo, those were the days, bro. The stochastic lined up with the RSI divergence.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Is that meant to be Misters? Down for the morning, busy day. We'll see you later, gents. Appreciate you guys. No problem, brother. Have a good one.
Daily oscillator. Okay, Keegs, I might get it.
A 1 hour candle about to close on 300 pips.
Was Jen at least with you today?
I don't know. I don't know what Jim was doing.
Did Brian at least believe in your trade, or did he wait for something else?
I don't know. I don't think he said anything.
Where is Brian here today?
He is, yeah.
Brian, are you saying you're taking the clubs back to South Africa, or you taking them to the UK? Oh no, geen suikerie. Sweetener. Taste, sip, 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 sip. That thing has got voltage in it. That is a battery.
He phoned me this morning. Brian was already in. Just doing a withdrawal, but got my 50.
Clubs coming to the UK. Alright, alright. Fool. Do I go for it? Do I go for it? Dank je. Got on it voltage gehad hoor. I think I had some voltage on it.
It's not like bitter, but it's not sweet.
Is it sweet now, you know?
Yeah. That's better.
Yo, that first one had a twang on it. Alrighty, ladies and gents, can we get a bullish engulfing? Also need to see an inverted head and shoulders pattern here on the 1 minute. Left shoulder, head, and then just the right shoulder. And then just some trend line liquidity to work with. I think we have some trend line liquidity we can. Bro, you could trade trend lines and still kill gold, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm finally at the train lines now.
You guys hating the trend lines. Look at this trend line. I think it's time to bring back the trend line strategy.
Jason, we all know that. We've all seen it.
What is that?
Read it there.
Did you guys saw Riche MDM is copying trades from the live stream? Okay. Riche, ons sien jou my vriend. Kom maar uit die skaduwee uit. Manne sê eet 'n skelm toebroodjie daar in die skaduwee. Gee ons ook 'n happie van die toebroodjie. Don't want to be greedy, close 400.
Beautiful.
You must drop a like. At least like the stream. Mannetjies, staan die skare weer. Keeks, I wonder how it must feel like, let's say you've got a community
Yeah.
and then you're like sitting on our live stream and then waiting for a trade. And then you... How must that feel, bro? Like you're literally waiting for someone else, then you leech. And then you share that with...
Hey, bro. I accept no scam. No scam, no shame, no dignity.
Ja, nee, daai mannetjies sal minder toebroodjies moet eet. Het extra oogsous. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get this. I'm not getting out of that zone.
Also, just remember
I might-
I'm meeting at past, eh?
I might get a sell, yeah.
Hey.
I might get the sell. Someone once said some guys are heavy in the sun, even heavier in the shade.
Drop 20 likes. Y'all don't know how much your stream makes me excited to get to the office and put you on the second screen. I appreciate it. Yeah, we throw in shade.
Look at Brad. Heavy on signals.
But it's the same thing as well, bro. Did you notice how other people were genuinely throwing shade at us? And then where they were meant to shut us up, they kind of proved our point. And now they all quiet again.
Who's that?
The collectors.
Oh.
Think about it, like they were throwing so much shade and we said everything we said, and then they did exactly what we said they were gonna do. And now they're quiet.
Alright. Keeks, I might get to sell, bro. Are you fine if I take
Go
the
for it,
sell?
bro.
Let me just make sure the zones are correcto. 38889.
Chris S2 also sitting just below. Chad, remember what we said to you guys earlier? If that S1 held, going on the entry, S2 is your target.
38884.
Tell it, bro, even that would have been a monster trade, guys. Like, just, sorry guys, go back away for Chris there quickly. The thing is, there was no entry, yeah, so nothing really to take it off of. If you took it off, just, hey, we hold in the S1 and we're aggressive, yeah, like, that is aggressive because there's no entry, but the daily S2, we said to you, if daily S1 holds, daily S2 is your target. And I mean, that's it. We remember we spoke about it on stream. You guys can go back. We still said 450. And I still said to you guys, 450 is probably being greedy. 400 is probably still being greedy. I said, if anything, a 300 per TP would be the better trade for you. But there you guys have it. And this is, again, simple stuff we've preached to you guys forever. The S1 to S2. But there was the trade. There was your other final TP, 900, and then S2 coming into play.
Alright, Chad, 90 seconds. Get ready to rumble.
Just, bro, he said us before the stream even starts. Relax, bro.
Say again.
Hold on, I want to go here. Ruan, can you do us a favor, bro? if you say that, can you send that he sent that strategy or that setup before the trade yesterday?
I would remember is
And
in Project G.
And I was gonna say that also.
And I share every setup, and I literally share all the potentials.
Yeah, Ruin, I was gonna say, and even if you have a comeback for that, the one thing is he literally is in our paid membership. So
Yeah, that's,
he literally is in our paid membership.
so he sees my session outlook, he sees my zones, I draw out like what I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay, still in the zone. Who's arguing that it's
Ruin,
Ruanu?
Fundamava. Chris and Keys, why is it that when I trade my own capital, I'm so disciplined, but when I trade on the funded account, the Duos vibes come out?
Bro, wait, who's this? Chris and Keys. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe you are just the Duos. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I think it's something to do with the delayed gratification on. I hope you took that one well. I think it's something to do with the delayed gratification on a funded account. So because you're not gonna effectively immediately get the result. So for instance, if I win a trade now, I can immediately withdraw that profits and I get instantly gratified. Where if I win trades on a funded account, there's certain hurdles that I need to get past, and a lot of times we almost lose that thing of the progression. So I think it could be that, because on your personal account, you either going to lose money immediately and you're going to feel it, or you're going to win money immediately.
But also, sorry guys, I'm always someone who, if we say something, we back it up. So just give me a second, yeah? Just that I don't get ourselves in cuck, yeah? There we go, just so that I can see the details are hidden.
What is that?
Daisy's receipt. I just covered the concierge full email. But, hold on, wait, there's one. Let me just make sure that's also covered.
2G is powering the movement. I've paid off so much debt trading on streams only, but when I trade on the funded, it's like I'm an emotional teenager.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. Just because you guys want to say chill. Chill, there's the receipt. So there's the proof right there that he's paid. There's the membership fee.
And we still allow it because we want people to win. So we want everyone to win. So we allow other mentors to be on our mentorship. Hey Chad, I don't know. Wesley, I think from your profile pic, it looks like you're married. I think you need to have more sex, my brother. Loosen up that midsection. just release some of that tension. I think it brings some of that tension into the trading. That's something I also need to do. I need to have a lot more sex. There's a lot of tension in my lower body. So I think me and you and the married guys should try that. I think the trading, everything will just be better. And our wives will be happy for it as well. I really came to find local is best, and my next prop challenge will definitely be Vault Funder. Beautiful. Thy pelvis is safe. Yes. Great advice. So where's...
Keeks, can I give you advice? Okay.
Tension in trading.
Not coming up for anyone, just keeping the ego in check. I'm not in Project G, so I would not know.
Chris, hoe het ons op marriage counseling gekom? Pieter, man is door.
To use trading and helping other mentors to help you become profitable.
Oh. We don't really have an ego, Ruan.
Is that our Ruan?
I didn't mean our Ruan.
From marketing?
No, I don't know. Bro, we honestly not phased. It's just people send it to us, so it's very weird when somebody's in your mentorship and they take exactly the same trades that you've shared in your community.
Yeah, that's what we say. That's funny.
Yeah, so we're not really phased. We don't need our ego stroked. I've got a young hot wife that strokes my ego, and Keegan's got a mid to middle. No, she's still young. I've got a middle-aged cougar that I'm married to. So yeah, my ego is pretty solid.
Like Chris said, ciao now. Well, you can. Once you married, your TPs are going to be reduced by more than half.
No, Ruan, let it out, my brother.
There we go. Every stream, you guys speak so highly about yourselves, and when someone gives you shit, you go defensive mode. I'm only here to take trades.
I love it, Ruan. Let it out, my brother. Don't hold it in.
I don't know
This is a safe space.
We spoke so highly of ourselves.
This is a safe space.
The mentor who you are trying to defend comes to us for mentorship. So I don't see where
I know
we were wrong.
Nazam's going to go tonight. Amina, did you check that stream?
And end of the day, you're talking about our egos. So this is not being defensive, but you're talking about our egos. Yet you're here to take our trades. So clearly we're good at what we do. Does that not... Do we not see the circle over there?
Oh, so Ruan, so the MDM guys, are their streams solid? Or... But let it out, my brother. This is a safe space. Let it out. We are here for you. We're here for everybody. Don't hold back. If you wanna vent, let it out. If you wanna say, Keegan, you're such a cunt, you can say that.
Abundance mindset, guys. Bro, are we sure this is not our Ruan?
No. Promise you, our Ruan is in Thailand, bro. With his brother. Let it out, my
ego,
brother.
It's confidence. Proof is in the pudding, gents.
Rooksy, I ideally wanted this candle actually that took the low. I wanted something here, so I'm not gonna partake in this forbidden fruits.
Your max ego. Guys, I'm curious, did you guys ever trade Forex? Once upon a time, we did.
Rooksy, okay, I can't share with you, but I'll let you know. You know what I'm looking for. So if we can get a retest in this zone, and we can hold, then I would consider it.
Bro, to think of it, eh? Can you remember the days where we traded GU, UJ, GJ, EJ, EU? Right? Yeah, once upon a time we did trade the Forex pairs.
Okay, but I was a god on GU, bro.
Okay, calm the ego, just relax.
Keeks, you come here with your ego every day. You need to be humble, bro. You know what the Bible says. You need to be humble, yeah. Always coming in here, acting like you know shit. Like, 50 is 50. I just took 100, Chad. 200. Be humble, bro. Flip sakes. Coming in here with your 50 is 50 and... Hi. Oh, Keeks is very humble. Oh, Chris, did you take that 200? I'm just up 4,000 pips for the week. I trade Asia as well, but I didn't tell you. Because I want to be humble. So I didn't tell you about the other 3,000 pips I caught when you weren't watching. I'm like, bro, what is this? I thought we partners in this. No, but you were sleeping. I don't have kids. Be humble.
If you don't have any.
Justy. Keeks, you gotta humble it down, bro. At least drop your pips down to like 25 or something. This 50 is 50 and 100 is 100 is... That's not humility, bro.
Ego, new strategy.
And remember the weekly... Joe, Martinus, we've tried a lot of things.
I appreciate it, Peter.
So weirdly enough, what we are going to do in Project G, all of the strategies, I'm just going to lay it out there for them. Every strategy you can think of, we will have. So if you're going to say, oh, Chris, I like our Mark Henry from Mentors, dealing with Mentors trades, then we'll have that strategy. If you say, oh, I like how this guy trades, we'll have that strategy. So it's literally any strategy you want, we will have.
Yeah, so even if you trade SMC, what's it, your silver bullet, we will have it there for you. You should start a Mentors Anonymous bumper.
Now, but for real, chat. So we're gonna have all of it there for you guys, so that you don't have to jump around. So if you want TJR strat, we'll have it. If you want, what's the other guy from Big Dick House, BDH, Patrick Wieland. If you want his strat, we'll have it. If you want Brian's strat, we're going to give it to you. That will stay safe with us. That one we can't give you.
Bro, I don't know if you're going to take that trade, but we actually have to finish up, eh? We have our meeting in 8 minutes.
No, we still have 8 minutes. So. We still have 8.
Okay, so you're 8 on your phone. TG's University. Yo, the TG's University, bro.
Keegan. Chad, so while Keegan was taking all of these secret pips, I was out today, and then he also chose the biggest and nicest office where we're breaking through here. And I'm left with the smallest office there. I'm actually...
Which one are you taking?
I want to take the small one in the corner.
Why not the other one?
Nah, it's too big for me. I want something... I'm just going to have a small desk with just like my laptop, clean. I'm gonna put carpets in for me. If you want carpets, that's on you, my bro. I'm paying for my own carpets.
The carpets you have at your house.
Bruh, I paid for these carpets. These are my carpets. If you want a couple of boxes. I was thinking that we can end now. That couch, that Chesterfield that I've got in my office at home, to put that in the lounge there.
Bro, you know what I can't wait for is we're gonna have a little, like now, get off stream. If we don't have content we have to do and all that, we can just chill on the couch, play some PlayStation, just chill out, bro.
No, Jen. So this office where we're currently at, I subletted the back area. Those tenants moved out at the end of last month, so we're breaking through the studio. We're just putting a passage through the studio, and we are basically going to use that off. And then there's another business that I'm starting with my mom. We're going to use the office, the freestanding office at the back, so we're just expanding here. Because this is technically, it's not a small office, but it's there's no space. For instance, we've got the streaming setup. Then I've got the little cave area, the clubhouse. But then, for instance, Keegan doesn't have a office. So now you will have like an office where you can close his door, like work. Because here you can't really do focused work because people are in and out, and
we just float around, bro. We just here for vibes.
Chad, I never knew how expensive carpets were. So just this office, when I had to do the carpets here, was almost 80,000 rand, and it's
even drywall is expensive.
Chad, everything is expensive. Okay, the boot you. When Chris, when? Wait, when what? Wait, L Keeks, how do you do that?
How do I do what?
I don't know. When Chris, when what? No, bro, it's not even Italian rugs. It's just like.
It is the rugs he. Yeah, we finished.
Okay, yeah.
It is the rugs he did across the bridge. It's just all he bought Elizabeth. Yeah, it's in the PE office.
Yes, you can talk shit, Chad. Chad, I'm not gonna take this. I missed the. This is against the grain. So, if you want to take it, if you see something like this, let's say we push in here and we get a minor break of structure. Let's say there. I don't think it's the worst. I don't think it's the best either. You can have it somewhere where the structure is going to be, and I'm going to say you can target a 1-to-1, and then maybe even target that standard deviation, that first one. Otherwise, if we break below here, sales are on, Chad. The trend is down. There's literally no buyers. This is the first time we can actually see half decent buying pressure come in.
I mean, literally 2% down on the day already.
Yeah, dollar is breaking out above that previous daily low. It's at the daily flip. So like I said, if the dollar can hold above here, very likely it can continue. So all of this could just be a little pullback to break down. But that's my idea. I might take it. I don't know. I am a DJ like that. I didn't get the blood flowing here this morning. So I'll see. But yeah, Keegs, appreciate it. Chad, sorry for missing. I had my son's little concert. So little school play. So that is why we do what we do. So we can be present with those little things. Okay. But we will see you guys at 3 p.m.
There we go, Chad. But yeah, good day to start the market. It's been a great way to start the week. But we can see what we can do. Hopefully continue this momentum. But chat, as always, before you guys leave, make sure to hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it. That's all we ask in return from you guys. Subscribe if you're new, and we're going to see you guys same place, same time as always. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
It's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin. You make me feel kind of bad, kind of good, kind of everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kind of wrong, kind of right, kind of anything, and I would change it if I could. I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take any more.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? For you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? For you, Won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
ждать таков. Любовь ведет меня. Он забрал всю нашу боль. Спас он, спас он, спас он. Спас он, спас он, спас он.
reminding us that even the smallest rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds. Asteroid. celestial messengers reminding us that even the smallest rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds.
you want me to. I just don't dress the part. No, I ain't got Nikes and my hair is spiky, and we both know that I can't be your backstreet boy. I will never be the backstreet boy you want me